Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy 13 from 13.com. And yeah, today I'm gonna build out a beat. I got sent a loop. Well, I'm collaborating with Splice on this track. Head to Splice for your loops. But I got a Splice loop here. And I'm gonna build a beat around it using my own drum sounds, using my own bass, using my own sounds, and see what we come up with. So we're gonna build this together, and you're gonna watch me do it live. So here's the loop. Beautiful guitar, R&B sound. So what we're gonna do is, how I build out a song is melody first, then drum second. There's so many other producers that do things differently. Some do drums first, some do melody, some write the lyrics. I like to do melodies mainly, but again, it depends. But most of the time I do melodies first. So second of all, I go for drums. And what I do is I'm gonna load up some drums that I've just got here. My 13 trap kit. Now this ain't gonna be a trap beat, but there's some sounds in this kit that I love, which I'm gonna use and put them into this beat. So I've got my if I just pull that down like that, you can see my MPC player that I've got attached. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, okay, so straight away, usually I can hear the drum pattern that I'm going to use. Sometimes it will take a little bit longer, sometimes it will take quick. But this time around it's going to be quick. So what I'm going to start with the clicks. And there we have it. Simple clicks, snaps, finger snaps if you like. I'm just going to highlight that, quantize that so that it falls into place. Then I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm probably going to go for we're going to go for the hi-hats. So with the hi-hats, most of the time I like to just duplicate them over. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to re-record that in and put it on the second track. Bit of the old finger action going there. So again, highlight that. I like that, how that sounded so far. So highlight that, put it on the grid tighter. Duplicate it over. It just saves me having to play it all in at once, because it's just a loop at the minute. Second sound, I'm gonna go with the cymbal. And that's fine. Again, duplicate, get that in, highlight that, quantize it, make sure it's stuck on the grid and it's all in rhythm. Next sound, let me just play this. I'm gonna play with the let's see what I like better. Yeah, I like that. Go again. like that. So that's the kick and the snare. Okay, once you've got the kick and the snare down, I like this. We say in the industry we say the rest is history. But I guess they say that in most in the world. In fact, so I'm rambling, but let's play that all together. So I like how that sounded. There was just one little error in the drum, so we're just going to duplicate that because up until there it sounded clean. I like that. I'm just going to turn down the hi-hats and the cymbal because you always want your hi-hats and your cymbals lower than your kick and your snare. Moving forward, I'm just going to find probably some percussion now to fill in. I'm going to find some percussion just to fill in. Now I'm going to go to my Darkchild drum kit. I downloaded this drum kit years ago and I still use it today. Darkchild is one of my favorite producers and it's just a kit full of his sounds. I'm just gonna find. Oh, how beautiful does that sound? I'm gonna put a shaker. Let me do that again. There's actually a better shaker sound that I have somewhere, but for the purpose of this video, this sound will do. I quite like that, so I'm gonna rhythm it. I like that. So again, highlight that. You see how we can really build out a beat in what? How long has it been? Maybe 6-7 minutes. It's really not that long. And the biggest advice I can give to you if you're making beats or you're writing to beats or anything is, for my personal opinion, always the quicker the better. Meaning, whatever you first think of, lay it, vocal it, put it down, because that is your genuine self. What us as creatives and artists tend to do is we overthink ourselves a lot. We think something, we like it, and then we go, oh, what will the world think of it? And now straight away, that's not art. Art is true expression. So if you express yourself in its rawest form and you be true, meaning if you always put down your ideas that you originally thought, that means it's not being, you haven't second guessed yourself, and that is your honest self. All we could be is honest. So always put down your first idea, even if it ends up being a whole bag of shit. It doesn't matter, you can scrap it but start again, but always put down the first idea you get, because that is your intuition. It's your natural, your feeling. You're going with your feelings instead of your head. If you start overthinking things, you start working with your head. If you go with what originally you think first time round, it's always with your heart. And that's the best way I can put it. That's a way that served me. So anyway, back to the beat. I'm gonna add a few more things just to fill in the gaps. Just basic things. It's not got to be too loud, too in your face. Just background bits so that when you drop the beat out, for example, if I ever take out the melody, there's gonna have stuff going on that still makes the beat sound full and it doesn't sound empty. So now that we've got the drums, the kick, the snare, the hi-hat, the cymbals, we've got the guitar in there. Now I'm gonna lay the bass. Okay, I'll go for the bass next. This time round, at the minute, I'm working with the Korg. Triton. This was actually a physical keyboard that came out I'm gonna go ahead and change the camera angle back to me now. And this was a physical keyboard that actually came out in 1999. It was made famous by the Neptunes. There's a lot of sounds that the Neptunes used in there. And recently, Korg, they released all of their sounds that was in the physical keyboard. They released it into a digital form, and I purchased it. I think I paid around $400 for it, which is about £350 in sterling. And it's cool. It's got all of the old sounds that we know and we love, including, you know, some other stuff in there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a bass. I'm really liking the dark R&B bass at the minute. I've been using that on a few tracks, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that and see what we get out of it. One thing that when I was plugged up this Korg Triton VST to my computer, I was having trouble with getting it to on the MIDI channel, and all I had to do was go to MIDI channel 1, and it allows me to play it. So anyway, let's hear what we got back. So I'll turn it down a little bit. So with the bass, I like to start with the root note. The root note of this the guitar melody is D major, so it's there. So that's the scale. I'm just playing with I like to play around with the sounds, try and get some different ideas, but I'm going to keep it basic. So that sounds okay. Again, I feel like if I could sit down and pick apart a better bass line. But like I said, I always go with my first instinct. I know later on I can come back and I can change things, tweak things. Once I get an artist on it, you know, she's going to sing a melody which might bring a whole new bass line to my head, and I could tweak it. But when you're getting down, when you're making demos, and here's the thing, this is going to be classed as a demo. This is a demo tutorial that I'm doing with you. I'm making a demonstration of what the track can become. This will not be a lot of people try and make the final track in the demo session. This is a demo. So if I'm sitting down with an artist right now and I'm playing these bits in, this is a demo. I don't try to shoot because I know there's so much things and so much places I could take this. It's about getting the basses and the skeleton down. So that's the bass. I know for sure that's a great bass, but there's 100 other great basses that I could add as well in there, that might even be slightly better. So for the purpose of the video, again, we'll crack on. So that's the bass. Now I'm gonna add, at the minute I'm really liking the xylophone sound in this Triton kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some kind of xylophone to it. Yeah, so let's play back. I like that. Wait. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's on da na 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 da da na na da na 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 da 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 na da 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 da. Ah! I like that. So it's simple. Dun 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 dun. That would be like how I would write the chorus. I would write the chorus in that melody. Lot of the deeds, there to say the love, and I don't get to bitter with the love, and I don't get to sit with the love. And no way, there ain't no way. The way the bitter love, bitter. I like it. And that is it. I'm gonna add one last sound, which is probably gonna be a string, like a violin, just to fill out the backgrounds, as I feel like I could always rely on a violin to just give it an overall combining feeling, if you like, a summary of the sounds and bring them together. So the Triton's got so many nice string sounds, so it's not even that. So and what I like to do is I just like to hold one note for the chorus all the way through and just hold it down. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll hold it down. I don't like that. See, sometimes I don't like this thing. Yeah, I like that one. That's what I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna So I'm gonna do the both octaves. And that's it. That's it. So I want to thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, like this video if you got value from it. If you got any questions or anything music production related, let me know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at 13. Again, when it comes to music production, I'm here to make you sound better and become more. So I'll see you in the next video. Hope you had fun with me today. Peace.